And the news this morning.
50.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, 950 ENT Radio. This is Freddy on Focus.
It's your boy PRG Blakk representing 950 ENT Radio.
Yo, it's your boy Keem and Olajuwon. We back.
PRGPodcast, man. We're here.
You know what I'm saying?
We're alive.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah.
We survived.
Hurricane Dorian.
You know what I'm saying?
That didn't happen.
I mean, that shit had me petra though for a minute. At first, I was like, yo, this shit about to be a Category 5. This shit passing right by us.
Yeah, it was.
And then it flopped.
It looked like it was in a smash us at one point. Then it did like a curveball and went right up to North Carolina. Where is it now? Did it disappear?
I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah,
once it didn't hit Florida.
I was like, all right. Back to life.
Yeah, back to our regular scheduled program. But it was crazy though. I haven't
bro.
seen. I can't remember. I mean, growing up in Florida, I remember many times where we were told about a hurricane that was coming and it didn't hit, or didn't hit like we thought. But this one was probably the worst. Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
We got
Nothing.
no rain,
Nothing, bro.
wind, like
the day
a
of,
little tiny bit. I'm
what was it,
talking about-
Wednesday?
Yeah, I
was
think
supposed to pass
Wednesday or
by?
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I remember waking up in the middle of the night and it was raining and it was windy, and I went outside because my screen had fell over. So I just like put it up against the side of the house, and I was like, all right, this bitch is here. I went back to sleep, woke up, nothing. The whole next
Nothing,
day
bro.
was beautiful. I'm like, yo, this is.
I think it was some rain. Because when I
like
woke up,
scattered rain.
yeah, when I woke up and looked outside,
But that's normal Florida shit.
yeah, it was like a normal, exactly. It was like a normal Florida day, bro. The street was dry. It was starting to dry by the time I got outside. I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro?
Weather was great though, bro. It was nice and windy and the sun
Yeah,
wasn't
bro.
out like that.
Yeah,
And then
if FedEx gave us a day off, it felt like a vacation day.
Yeah,
I was
had a
like,
day
word.
off,
sunny and all that. Nice little breeze.
I'm spending my money prepping for nothing. I
Son.
bought this little grill off Amazon. I need to get a generator though.
It's good for next
I need
time.
to have one,
For next time, you'll have
Correct.
it there for next.
Yeah.
We're
Correct.
gonna have another hurricane.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
that's that's undeniable.
Yeah, but
Shit. Speaking of that, my generator that I have, I bought it during one of the previous hurricanes because I was sitting there on my phone. I ain't had no Wi-Fi, but I was able to connect. And I was like, I ain't going through this shit again.
I remember because I remember you posting on social media like, "Well, this generator life is lovely."
Son. I was like, I'm not doing this shit ever again, bro.
Yeah, I want to. Since I'm moving to the home soon, I want to invest into like one of them $2,000 generators that pretty much have your whole house running. That's what I'm trying to invest.
Oh
in
yeah.
that.
Those are fine.
Air
I've seen
condition, everything.
you got to get big ones for that because the AC takes mad power. And the thing is with those, they use a lot of gas, bro. Like,
really?
if you got one of those,
Yeah.
when hurricanes come, you need to go get you 30 gallons of gas type shit, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah,
You can't just. Is there like a propane?
Yeah,
joint?
some of them run off propane. Those are cheaper. Well, to run it is cheaper, but I think they cost more. I know that I've seen, like, my cousin has one hooked up to his house that's a propane generator that came with the house, where it's just like to flip a switch and then boom, it transfers over to the generator. And I've seen a lot of houses like that too, that they build them with it already attached. You know what I'm saying? It's and it can be done. I know my dad when I was younger, my dad has a generator. I always gotta take my order's been picked up. He
That
made
food,
they call
that
it a
food.
suicide plug, basically, where you plug the generator into your actual like breaker panel, you wire it to
heard
your
about
breaker
that.
panel, and
Correct.
power the house. Like, you know, it's weird though. You gotta do it. You gotta turn everything off, or turn everything off, plug it in, and then you could just turn the ones on that you want on, like your fridge or just the kitchen stuff. You know what I mean, or whatever. And we did that when we was young. But and that's something I want to do. That's why I said I need to get a generator so I could do that at the crib, because you gotta have one out here, man. Have to.
Speaking of that, though, who was I watching on? I was watching Akon on Breakfast Club the other day, and he was talking about like solar power and all that. And he was breaking it down, you know, because Envy, he ain't really seemed like he understood or appreciate what the dude was saying. But he was making some valid points. He was like, yo, you save mad money in the long run. He was like, yo, if you come through a storm, everybody else power out, yours still is because you generating your own power, literally.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You saving money every month, and you probably.
What was Envy's objection to it?
I mean, Envy, he just really didn't seem like he really knew enough about it to get involved. You know what I'm saying? He got his own other things going on. So
He's into real estate. And
Big
stuff.
time.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's doing
doing that a
this
lot.
thing. I mean, yeah, you know, not to go too far away. Akon was dropping a lot of knowledge. That
You know,
dude,
he's got that whole power project, the Lighting Up Africa, where he's
Yeah.
giving power to like 16 countries or something crazy.
all
like
of that is solar power too, I believe. Not only that, bro, you know, and this could be part of Hustle of the Week, dude. He got his own cryptocurrency coming out.
I seen that.
Son is not playing. But anyway, I don't want to go too far into that. You know what I'm saying? But
Hustle of the week, I'm gonna have that soon with my boy Danny, who's into cryptocurrency and has been for a
bro.
while. I want to have him come in and talk about it because I've seen him make some bread. off
one
it.
wild thing about money, not to go down too far down that avenue, but our money is really not worth anything.
No, it's not. Literally,
You know what I'm saying? I think we used to be on the gold standard, whereas the dollar is worth a certain amount of gold. But we're not even on that no more. We basically dictate how much the dollar is worth, and that's how inflation comes.
A lot of people are like buying actually just gold bricks.
Yeah. I know a couple of people who actually sell that too. But
rather than just keeping money in the bank, just buy gold and just save it.
Yeah, it says it on your dollar bill. It's just a note.
Yeah.
It's like an IOU.
So that's
all
what
money is.
Envy was saying. He was like, "What is your currency worth? Like, what determines the value?" He was like, "The same thing as the dollar.
Exactly.
It's worth what
Yep.
people say it's worth."
Yep.
And I was like,
That's what I tell everyone. People always say, "What gives it its value?" It's like, what gives anything its
the
value?
Military.
What gives the dollar its
That's
value?
what Akon said. The military, because if someone disagrees
basically.
with what the money is worth, we can go see them and say,
yeah.
"No, this is what it's worth."
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
That's crazy.
And that's why crypto got its value. That's how it started. You know, the Bitcoin. It had started with the deep web, the dark web, and the people using it to buy illegal things. But I mean, that's what gave it its initial. You know, we could give anything its
Right.
value. Oh, what's up?
Hey,
I thought that was my wife coming with the food. I was like, what? But
Yeah.
we could give anything value, bro. Whatever. If I say this thing is worth, $100,000,
Correct.
and somebody pays it, that's what it's worth.
that's what it's worth.
That's just it. That's
if
just how
it,
it
if it go
rocks.
down right now, and we got to start putting value on these foam shits, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever all of us in this room or this building agree that that's what it's worth.
So I've always said land is the most valuable thing.
Correct.
If you strip everything away from us, if you
still
own
need-
land, that's worth something. Hey, I can give you this section of land if you throw me some of them cows you got, so I can make some food. You know what I'm saying?
You could lease
Make
a
it
piece
shake.
of land.
Yeah, yo.
Have someone build on your land.
It'll always be worth something. There's no way around that. Like it'll always be worth something. Man.
Like Shaq, for example, he owns I heard he owns like the Sanford, like the land on Sanford Mall. Like he
Wow.
owns
Actually,
the
that's not
land.
true. Shaq doesn't. I know the guy who owns.
Oh,
His
yeah?
family owns it. Yeah, I used to work with him. Last
Okay.
name Dunn.
Wow.
But yeah, his grandfather owned that land. He said they paid him $80 million.
What the fuck? Just to put them all there?
And he
Wow.
still owns the land.
And he still owns the land.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow, son. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Shaq owns like fucking 300 businesses though. It's something ridiculous. Like the amount of like that car wash in Sanford called Mr. Biggs or something like that. He owns a ton of those.
Wow.
It's ridiculous the amount of shit that he owns. It's really crazy. I seen the numbers. He still makes like $20-something million a year.
That's crazy.
Not playing no type of
That's
basketball.
crazy.
When you know what I mean? Like that's basketball money. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I seen that he spends $2,000 a day on apps on his phone. He just downloads games on his phone and just buys. Spends $500 to immediately beat the
crazy,
game
bro.
type shit.
That's crazy. I mean,
He just got so much money. He's got a certain amount he's got to spend. So every day
That's
he
like that
downloads
movie
different
back in the
games
day.
and spends mad bread on them.
What the
On
hell?
purpose. Yeah, he talked about it. I read an article on it. He was like that he has a certain amount of money he has to spend.
wait, I'm behind.
Yeah, I'm behind.
I got to
I'm supposed
spend some
damn,
money.
I only spent $1,500 a day on these apps.
I'm trying to save
That's a
that
good
kind of-
problem to have, right? You
You know
gotta
what I'm
spend
saying?
100 grand a year type shit.
That's like that old school movie. I seen or heard of Brewster's Millions.
Oh, that's the one with the guy.
It was Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
You know what I'm saying?
He
He
got
had
the money, but he had to spend it all.
Yeah, it was like
and he had stipulations to it.
yeah, it was like this dude left in his will that you got $10 million or something like that, and you have to spend it, but you can't hold any of it. So you can't buy anything
right, that you keep.
that you keep.
No jewelry or
Right,
cars,
and
or
you can't
plane.
destroy it either. Like so, you can't buy a whole bunch of paintings and burn them. You know what I'm saying? And if you could spend all that $10 million in 30 days, you get $100 million.
That's what it was.
But if you can't spend the $10 million, you get zero, and you go back to being broke.
Shit, give me that
I'm like,
money.
yo, that's trash.
Son.
That's hard though. What would you spend it on?
Bruh, I mean, it was like, I don't even know, bro.
I never watched that movie. I watched
Because there was a lot of
Richard Pryor movies, but
yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Y'all youngsters might need to check that out. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me if you hear me smacking.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You should do a little drop, a little advertisement. Where you got that from?
Shout out to Waco's Tacos,
All right.
Longwood, Florida.
All right. Is it Keem approved?
Very much so. This burrito is massive too.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go back to the hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Was this? Oh, yo, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like
God
people
bless,
had to break their roofs. Like they
Wait,
go
I
up
seen
on
a
a
video where it got up to the second floor of the house.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Can you even imagine that? Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
couldn't even imagine being in that. You're
Nah,
standing
bro.
on the second floor of your house and the water's all.
Yeah, bro. They had to break through the roof.
You know what I've always thought about too? It doesn't make sense to me. How did I get electrocuted?
True. Everything plugged up, or maybe
trips the breaker,
or maybe
I
the
guess.
power was broke by that point.
Probably trips the breaker or something.
You would think that if the whole area is flooded,
When it gets to that point, though, the power goes out. Anyway,
yeah,
So
like shit, my Wi-Fi still on. I got water on the third
I
floor.
always thought about that. I'm like, yo, how is it that? Like I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. That I don't get. If something's flooded like that, and they still be having lights on and shit.
I seen this one dude. He was talking about he watched his wife die during this. You know what I'm saying? She had hypothermia. I'm like, bro, you just
hypothermia.
I think
was it that cold?
I think it was something wrong with this whole story, bro. Because I'm like, you just watched your wife drown in hurricane flood, and you on TV giving an interview. That you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, get the fuck out my face, bro. I'm mourning.
Excuse you.
How you gonna sit there, yo? How is the man? You gonna come out the crib talking about she in there, she dead?
Maybe he didn't know how to swim either. I was just talking about this about how
nigga.
some adults don't know how to
My
swim.
mom don't know how to swim.
Well,
That's crazy
then I'm
to
gonna
me.
die. I don't know how to swim, but I'm gonna do everything I
Wait,
can.
you really don't know how to swim?
Nah, bro. I
feel like
told
you
y'all
told us
that.
this before.
I
Yeah,
told
yeah,
y'all
you
that,
did tell
bro.
us this.
You can't be an adult past 15 years old. You
Bruh.
can't know how to swim.
I took lessons.
I never took lessons.
See, trying to-
It just came to me naturally. Just paddle your feet.
Yeah,
and
but
just-
you was from a different spot.
My dad threw me in Gemini Springs water when I was like 7.
Nah, I'd have fought.
That's how I learned how to swim.
I'm like, you throwing me and you coming in with me. Fuck that.
I almost drowned twice in my life. Like almost to death.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah,
you told.
I think I talked about this on the
I
show.
think you did.
Drowned? What?
No.
Almost drowned?
Yeah, me and my brother
a
did
ghost of Fred.
some weirdo shit, and we was bored, and we was down here in Florida for vacation, and we was doing the weird Houdini shit, where
What?
he would tie me up.
Y'all had too much
And
time
toss
on your
me in the
In
hands.
the box and threw me in the bottom of the water.
Well, we found a rope by the pool. He tied my hands and feet, and he would throw me in the pool. I would get out, and then I would tie him up, and
Wow.
then he would do that and try to get out. And the last knot that he did on me, I was down I couldn't even move my hands or feet. Really tied me. I was like, oh, this guy's
Did
trying
y'all
to be the only.
y'all had animosity toward each other?
Nah, man, I don't know, man. I looked up and I saw his face, and I was just like, this is my time.
This is it.
It was over for me. I thought it was over. All the walls in the pool went black.
Son.
And I was just calm about it. I was like, well, this
This is it.
It's over.
It's over.
You heard that.
Yeah, I tried. Couldn't move though.
What's that?
Damn,
What's
nigga
that
tied the
song?
shit out.
Yeah, he tied the shit. He luckily he went in and took me out. When I got that gasp of air, it was just like, oh.
What's that song they play with the Pet Society? In the Arms of an Angel?
Oh,
Fred started hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what you talking about.
that was the second time I drowned.
The second time?
The first time I almost drowned was I don't know what I was thinking. I was like 3 years old, and there was this lady at the end of the pool, big ass breasts.
Okay.
Bad. So I was swimming towards her, but now I think back, if I got there, what was I gonna do? So I'm swimming towards the deep end towards this lady, and I ended up drowning.
Yo, for the titties?
You couldn't swim?
And I was like 3, 4 years old. I guess not. I almost
young.
drowned. Yeah, I was too young.
Yeah, my dad literally tossed me in Gemini Springs, bro.
Nah,
like
son.
no bullshit, just threw me. He was like, "You're fine."
I am? I am?
The problem with people though, that can't swim, they panic too much. When you panic,
Oh,
that's
hell
when
yeah.
you lose everything. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
ooh.
I mean, shit, my feet ain't on the ground. People die when they can't breathe, and this is getting real close to that.
Nah, for real.
It's all good, though.
But
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
shout out to the Bahamas. I hope people out there all right, because that shit got smacked.
Yeah, they should, why can't they just take some cruise ships over there full of supplies and dock them,
They have been.
Okay,
They
so
have
that's
been.
what I'm saying.
I seen
Generators.
Tyler Perry took his private jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a lot of that.
It makes me proud though to see that I do see some celebrities and famous people really chipping in,
because you know how
using
many
their resources.
famous people own little islands off the Bahamas and stuff, or own big mansions in the Bahamas,
of course.
and use the Bahamas for mad tax write-offs.
Speaking of that, I don't want to cut you off.
No,
but
go ahead.
You heard about the other result of these hurricanes. Bricks laying, coming up on the fucking shores of Florida.
Here in Florida.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I don't know where they
from. The beach.
Bricks of coke.
Shit. Fucking.
Somebody mad,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Somebody's upset.
But yo, I've been seeing it a lot lately. I don't know if they're lying.
Where they keeping their bricks
Even
at?
on a regular day,
No,
right?
yeah, they've been seizing a lot too.
Son.
I've seen it multiple times, like large amounts seized off a ship. I'm like, yo, somebody, the brick man is getting mad.
Yeah, son.
They
You can't
these
keep,
packages.
and you can't keep taking as many L's. Not these kind of L's.
They just called one of them Chase planes, J.P. Morgan Chase.
Oh.
One of them airplanes. They just caught that shit with wild fucking drugs too.
Wow.
Wild drugs. And they've been quiet about that one too. That was on the news for like 2 days.
Nobody.
And then nobody's talking about it no more. And that's a major bank.
We don't care about real shit.
It was the guy who owns the record label that Chief Keef is signed to, and a bunch of other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. He's basically super rich, inherited billions of dollars. His family was some of the first people to start shipping, like the big shipping boats, shipping large amounts of stuff, and they were the first people to start bottling Pepsi. So they bottled most of the Pepsi.
Oh, so they got that old
billionaires,
money.
yeah, old money.
Yeah.
Well, he owns a record label, and his plane, same thing, got caught with like $2 million worth of weed on it.
Wow. Damn,
Yeah, it's
son.
pretty wild. Like, why you have all this? And it's just weird because he's super rich, yet he owns this rap label. And it's like, like, why are you giving? And he's, gave Chief Keef like $2 million or whatever.
I guess that's his passion.
He might as well have just went into the business of.
I think it's his hobby
Legit.
almost. When you're a billionaire, you could have a $20 million a year hobby.
You could take that loss.
Yeah, you could take a few
You know what
million
I'm
dollars.
saying? If you were a billionaire, yeah, you could lose 20
That's
million.
the weird thing. When you look at a lot of these big record labels, they're owned by super billionaires. And I'm
Correct.
wondering if they're using these record labels to purposely take losses.
Well, I think so too. And the
Give
other
somebody
thing,
$5 million, they make you back $500,000. Oh, that's a $4.5 million loss. I don't
but then the
gotta pay
other
taxes.
thing is, and I was watching something on TV, and they was talking about this exact same thing. So I think it was the Akon thing, same thing. They expect to take these losses. These like
need them
Universal,
almost, yeah.
the Universal and all these big labels, they got like thousands of acts that they sign. And most
Pay
of them
them.
is taking losses.
Yeah, and pay them.
The problem is it only takes one person to hit and sell 100
Keep
million,
everything afloat.
whatever million copies. They go all that much because they got deals on these entertainers that's fucking them, so they getting the lion's share of this money.
You're right. They're just waiting for that one to hit, whichever one pops
and
off.
that one hit is gonna cover all those losses for the year.
The same
plus
thing,
the tax breaks.
They were saying with the boxing business that they were looking at. They were showing a lot of these promotions, the big promotions like even Top Rank or Golden Boy. They'll lose money on every promotion all year long.
Correct.
But Oscar's one big fight with Canelo Triple G will make millions on top of millions, and that's
Correct. And now they in the
that's
green.
his whole everything. Yeah, he's in the green now for the whole year because of one fight.
And then put on top of that the tax write-offs. They making more money. But anyway.
Exactly. When it goes time to do your taxes, you're like, yo, I took a loss here or there.
Correct.
Blah, blah, blah.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Getting that shit off.
But all right, let's take a break. You know what I'm saying? Keem been breaking for the last, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're going to play, as we usually do, we're going to play some music during our break. You know what I'm saying? A little joint. We played it before from my man Vatio called Damn. This is PRGPodcast, 950 ENT Radio, and we'll be right back.
That six just trying to make some bands.
Fly little buddy, got a little money, pockets on Freddy, stun like damn, eyes on buggy, drip on floody, cup full of money, stun like damn, I'm so funny, run to the money, bag full of hundreds, goddamn, 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 damn, fly little buddy, got a little money, pockets on Freddy, stun like damn, eyes on buggy, drip on floody, cup full of money, ooh goddamn, I'm so funny, run to the money, bag full of hundreds, goddamn, goddamn, damn. Damn, I did this all alone and the wheat involved. Fuck a bitch, nigga, what we been on? Flex on a pussy with my piece involved. Smoke big loud, that teaching John. I ain't with the tweaking off. Yeah, nigga, we been on. Buzzing like a beeper on. You niggas pussy when the heat is on. Fly little buddy, got a little money. Bust down rollie or the AP flooded. Niggas keep hating, it don't mean nothing. Swerve in the lane cause I'm sipping that money. Percocet 10, got a nigga all buggy. I see ghosts, I feel like Cuddy. Mike Cap's money, this shit looking funny. Clip full of Snickers, watch a nigga get nutty. Pussy nigga, we on. Pete the East Saint Laurent. Still ball like LeBron. Fuck type time you on. Broke nigga stay drawn. Smoke gas and I'm on. Hit gas and I'm gone. Fly little buddy, got a little money. Pockets on Freddy, stun like damn. Eyes on buggy, drip on floody. Cup full of money, stun like damn. I'm so funny, run to the money, bag full of hundreds, goddamn, goddamn. Damn. Fly little buddy, got a little money, pockets all funny, stun like damn. Eyes all buggy, drip on floody, cup full of money, ooh goddamn. I'm so funny, run to the money, bag full of hundreds, goddamn. Damn. I did a lot of work, trap hard just to get it in. I'll kill a nigga like Zimmerman, ooh. Push a button on like Benjamin, ooh. Sauce got spice like cinnamon, ooh. Bitch better hand me my dividends, ooh. Big whip puff got Benjamins, ooh. Big bang roll like Michelin, ooh. Bitch let D like Michigan, ooh. Niggas real pussy act feminine, ooh. Pop perk tins like M&M's, ooh. Break down weed like synonyms, ooh. Niggas know the vibes, I'm killing them, ooh. Got a couple guys, I'm sending it, ooh. Hood hippie logos on the emblem, ooh. I can't be touching, I ain't intimate, ooh. The bitch blow a woman like Genesis, ooh. Niggas hate cause I'm hot now. Collins Ave with the top down. Pull over then hop out. Neck colder than Moscow. North Slitty when I pop out. I take the charge and never cop out. When you run your lips, you get knocked out. Fly little buddy, got a little money. Pockets all funny, stun like damn. Eyes all buggy, drip on floody. Cup full of money, stun like damn. I'm so funny, run to the money. Bag full of hundreds, goddamn. Fly little buddy, got a little money, pockets all flooded, stun like damn, eyes all buggy, drip all flooded, cup full of money, ooh goddamn, I'm so funny, run to the money, bag full of hundreds, goddamn.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, PRGPodcast. We're gonna get right into the hustle of the week.
Yay. That's what I'm here to do. You know, people reaching goals, PRG. So,
I'm saying.
Every episode, I try to bring a hustle of the week on something. Like I always say, it's nothing you can do out here that'll make you money by just sitting on your ass. So nothing that I present is something that's just, you know what I mean? Money just gonna come flowing to you. But it's things that it takes a little bit of effort and a small amount of money. That's the biggest thing. I notice most investments take money.
Anything,
when
really.
You don't have a lot of money. You got to have to put in that sweat equity, you know what I mean, that hard work. So that's why a lot of the hustles that I bring up, that's what they are.
Correct.
Outside of Acorns, remember I talked about that one. That's just kind of, you just set it up and it does its thing. But,
still a hustle though.
This week, yeah, still a hustle. And it's funny. After that, my wife made one. I told her it's the same. It comes out of the same account, but whatever. She's got her own now. But, and it's got like almost $100 in it already.
There
she
you
started
go.
2 months ago.
There you go.
She checked it the other day. I had like 90-something bucks. And she started it the day, and that was 2 months ago after
I'm
the
opening
show.
up an account this weekend now.
Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
I was surprised.
That's
when she
minimal
told me that.
effort. That's a night out.
doing
$100.
Yeah.
That's a night out.
In 2 months.
And y'all didn't even do nothing for it.
Times that
Not
by
to say it
6,
like
she'll
that.
have $600 at
Yeah,
the end of the
bro.
year.
There you go, bro.
That's vacation
That's
money.
not
You know
bad.
what's
That's
dope
Christmas
about-
money.
You know what's dope
Know what
about
I mean?
those accounts though? Like it's good to not even look at it for a couple
Correct.
Yeah,
months.
that's the point.
Correct.
Right
And you
there,
go back
yeah.
in and see the surprise, like 600.
Yo, it'll
What?
shock you, man. It'll shock you. When she told me, I said, "But how much you got?" And she's like, "I don't know." She checked. It was like $95.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
What? You just
Fire.
started it.
Fire.
But go
So
ahead.
not to cut you off, but just a tip for everybody out there. As far as banks, I wasn't aware of this. A lot of banks let you make a savings account that you cannot see.
I didn't know that.
You can't see it
What's
on your
in there?
app, or you have to literally go to the bank and ask them how much you have.
That
in
makes
there.
sense, though.
Convenient. That's how you
Yeah.
have to do people's
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
nowadays.
Some people,
I
because
said
I'm some people though. To save,
Yeah.
it's got. I can't get to the money. That's the only
I
way I'll be
see
able to
it, I
save
spend it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and sometimes I really forget about the account, and I'm like, and I forget what's in there, and I'll go there like weeks after, and I'll be like, let me check what's in there. I look in there one time, I thought it was only gonna be like $150, $200 in that account. I look, and it was $345.
There you go.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that should make you feel different.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I got a little money in here. All
Yeah.
right. But yeah, so that was one of the things I did before. So this week I wanted to do, I don't know the exact name of it, but it's basically just buying things that are on sale or on discount and reselling them at full price or close to full price. I know Amazon itself has a scanner app to where anywhere you go, if you see something on sale, you scan it and it'll show you what it's selling for on Amazon. Because the thing is, a lot of these brick and mortar stores, they have a certain amount of stock that they bring in. So if they are down to their last one or two of a certain toy or a pair of shoes or even a video game, they got their last one or two, we're going to put it on sale, let's get it off the shelves.
Right.
But that game or that whatever toy, pair of shoes might still be full price online because they have an abundance of it around, but at this specific store they didn't. So you can come up like that, by buying something that's on sale half off, 30% off, and then you turn around and sell it.
Correct.
Gary Vee, a lot of people know who he is. If you don't, he's a very, very rich man. but it started with he inherited a wine company and turned it from a company that made a few $100,000 into making millions. He turned his millions into more millions, and he actually still does this every day. Every weekend he goes to garage sales. This is a guy who's worth multi-millions, and not like 1 or 2 million.
He still does it.
Talking about $50, $60 million he's worth. And he still goes garage sale hunting on the weekends.
Wow.
Looking for pins and baseball cards and basketball cards and buying them and selling them. He puts the videos out on YouTube. I mean, I seen him buy Olympic pins. He paid like $25 or $30 for the whole case of it that the lady had. Each pin went for $20, $30, $40.
There you go.
He had like 100 and something of them.
There you go.
So he just turned a $25 investment into thousands of dollars. People do that shit all the time.
Just takes a
It
little
just takes
time.
a little time
Yeah.
to search the web.
A little effort,
A
correct.
little effort to get out to garage sales. A little effort, a little time, like I said, but it takes minimal investment money. If you got $100 and you go garage selling, you might come out making thousands of dollars.
Correct.
A lot of people don't even need to go to garage sale. You might have the stuff sitting right there in your house.
Yeah.
You got the garage
You're right.
sale in
You're
your
right.
house.
You
You're
might.
right.
Yeah, you're right.
You go in your garage and you see something you haven't looked at in like 6 months, 2 years. You be like, you know what? Just throw it up there on eBay and see what happens.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Just see, and it's sitting in your garage. You might as well put it up on eBay and see if someone bites.
What do they say? One man's trash is another man's treasure.
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because you don't feel, I mean, even broken stuff, you know what I'm saying? People might
People
just
will
look
fix
at it and
things.
this is trash. There's other people who
I'm
like,
a guy
yo.
like that. I
refurbish
got
stuff.
into that
Yeah.
because I fix shit for a living.
Correct.
So I had one time put an ad out on Facebook about people who had broken refrigerators and things like that. I'll pick them up for free, so I can fix them and sell
Isn't
them.
there like is there copper in them?
There is, yeah.
If
If
it didn't work at all.
I'll break it down.
Right.
But I've fixed a few mini fridges I had fixed and sold them. Like one, a lady owned a nail salon. I put it out on Craigslist or Let Go, and she was like, I put it out there for $60. I got it for free.
Wow.
And I ended up fixing it for just a part I got off the truck.
Crazy.
And I sold it to her for I think $40. She ended up
Crazy.
buying it
That was
for.
a deal. So y'all both got a deal, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And she got a mini fridge for $40 that was brand new. All I needed was a thermostat. But yeah, so I've done stuff like that, and I would make that a hustle of the week, but I just know not everybody's inclined to fix things like that. You know what I mean? If it is something that you do,
YouTube University,
yeah,
man.
YouTube University, man.
Everybody-
You'd be surprised.
Everybody got something that they like. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that you genuinely like, why not dig deeper into it to find out how you can make money from it? You know what I'm saying?
There's ways to make money in everything, but especially in this, just buying and selling of things. I met a guy
Correct.
once doing AC work, what I do for a living. Went to his house. A white guy, was cool surfer dude, lived in Daytona, and he had been doing it for a long time. And he just had his house full of games and toys, and I mean anything. It was crazy. If he saw like fanny packs on sale for $5, he'd buy them all.
Correct.
Turn around and put them on Amazon for $20. You know what I mean? He he got smart too. He became members like to GameStop. You get a membership, where you're like a VIP member and you
And they
acquire
give you a little
points
bit more,
and then,
yeah,
And he was
yeah.
like, I stack up my points and then boom, I'll get the new Madden for free.
Correct.
Because I have enough points, and
And
then you
then
turn around and sell it. Then I'll take that money and go back and buy it and then do this and
Correct.
I mean, he was just really into it.
A lot of sneaker sellers do that as well. They get the points from Foot Locker. There are people call me, hey, I want these kicks, and they'll buy the kicks and get all of the points from
Or if
Foot
you know
Locker.
somebody that works there,
Finish
they get
Line.
that 30% discount.
Exactly.
Things like that. Make it work, man. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a way. It's an ultimate hustle, I think, because it's one of those things that doesn't take a lot of money as investment, but it takes a lot of hustle. It takes a lot of having to go get it. You know what I mean? And knowing where these deals and sales are, knowing
Correct.
where you can make money, and
once you keep
just
doing
get out
it,
there doing
you start to know where stuff is, where the
Exactly.
deals
Start
is,
to
how to
learn.
do it.
Yeah, you
Try
start
to
to
the
learn.
best thing to do to a side hustle is try to make money with your hobby. For
Correct.
example, I'm a toy collector. I like to collect toys and stuff like that. To make up for my hobby, to the money for my hobby, what I like to do is like, for example, there was these Ninja Turtles I collect. So one of the Ninja Turtles I already had, but there was a site selling it as a set. It was 3 set, and it was selling it for like $60. And I was like, man, I really need these two, which individually
they're like $30-$40, right?
yeah, individually actually more. They were like $100,
Oh,
it's
shit,
$80.
that's a deal then.
But this guy was selling all 3 for like $60. So I was just like, you know what? I could. Oh, so what I did was I bought all 3. The one Michelangelo figured I already
Doubled
had.
up on.
What I did was I put it on eBay for like $80. And then I left it like that for a week. I noticed nobody was biting for it. So what I did was, you know what? And I dropped it down to $59.99. And what it did, it made it look like it made it look like it was a sale. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It looked better.
Because they could see that was $80.
Yeah,
now
right.
It's $59.99.
Yeah, so
Right.
and that was in what I ended up making my money back for the set. So I basically got the
Yeah,
set for free.
yeah,
And same
hell
thing
yeah.
for sneaker collectors. Sneaker collectors can
You was on that for a while too,
Yeah, I was
buying
on-
the shoes. I remember
yeah.
you used to wait in line and shit for it.
Yeah, it's worth it because if you really like sneakers and you don't want to spend a lot of money in sneakers, it's good to put money into it, sell it, and basically the money you make off of selling sneakers, you could buy your own sneakers. So you're
Correct.
not taking a loss. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, at least make your money back.
Mhm.
Yeah, or break even. Yeah, definitely, man. You know, Fred is one person also, you know, like you just had those examples that does these type of things. Just buying things, reselling them. It's just such a great hustle. And
It is.
You could do so much with it. I know that there's something else I wanted to get to. Damn it, and I can't remember now about this. It was somebody I wanted to use as an example. It'll come to me in a minute.
No doubt.
But yeah, because this goes with any field too. Like, you know, you with the toys and the shoes and the clothes. It could be with electronics. I mean, it could
Any
be
field.
with just anything that you can buy on sale at a discounted price. However you can get to it, couponing. You know, if you whatever. Like I even seen and doing more research on this to bring it to the show. I found this website of a guy who basically has you get a Costco card, right? Go to Costco and buy the massive fucking rolls of paper towels, the huge ones for cheap, right? Where you get 50 of them for $9.
Right.
Then you repackage them and sell them 2 for $1 on Amazon.
Wow.
Because there's people who literally don't leave their house. They
Correct.
buy everything they need on Amazon or ship to the house or on
Groceries,
eBay or whatever.
everything.
Groceries,
I
everything.
believe it.
So he was saying buying paper products specifically, toilet paper, paper plates, paper towels, things like that in bulk. And then you break those packs. The same way you see liquor stores. I don't know about everywhere else, but I know in Deltona, a lot of these Indians, they'll take the 24-pack and bust it down into 6-packs.
Even
And
though
tape
tape
them
on it.
shits
Yeah,
up.
of course, of
even though
course.
it might say don't sell
Don't do
individually.
it. They don't
Right,
give a
right,
shit.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
But
right.
that's what
Hey.
this guy was saying to do. Go to fucking Sam's and get the massive, thing of toilet paper and you bust it down and tell people, you'll get 3 of the big rolls for $1.
The more you buy, the cheaper
And
it
some
is.
people might see this as like, oh, that's pennies. But yeah, that's the
Adds
thing.
up.
It
Imagine if
adds
you did
up.
200 transactions a day,
It's
100
free money.
transactions a day, and you're making,
Yeah.
if you make $200, $300, $400, $500 a day off of a website,
Correct. Come on. A little $10 transaction, $5 transaction. Them joints add up.
that's what these major companies do. It's pennies on the dollar, but it's the frequency of it.
Correct.
You know?
One thing I want to add to the whole eBay joint, even when you're just buying stuff for your everyday life, you might buy a computer or whatever. My record, and this is something I've been doing for the last couple of years, save the packaging. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Because
Condition of it.
if you turn around and want to flip it in 6 months, people are going to pay
It
more.
looks so much better.
It looks
Yeah,
more.
man.
It looks better if you have an iPad. You got all the manuals.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
Still
the
in the box.
You got the
original box.
correct. Easy.
People sometimes sell only the box.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
seen
right.
that.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely
Seen that
keep
with
your
watches, Michael
keep
Kors
your
watches.
packaging.
No,
keep
that's
your
a
packaging.
great point.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't even think about
your
that.
phones, anything. Keep your pack. I
That's
got
a
stuff
great,
that I
great
bought
idea.
that the box and everything. I all the documentation I don't need. I put it back in the box. It's in my garage.
Yeah,
when it's
man.
time to sell it, like new in box.
That's
Nobody
a
don't
big deal.
and keep your shit. A lot of people say, the screen protectors on your phones and your devices is a waste of money. Nah, bro. You keep your phone in a case in a screen protector for a year and take it out and go to
gonna
sell
look
it.
crazy,
That shit gonna look brand new.
yo,
You dust
yeah.
that bitch off
And you
got
got the
the box, bro.
What?
You getting top dollar now instead of getting maybe $125 for your phone, you can get $200, $225 just because you took a couple extra minutes to save the box and put a $10 screen protector on it.
Exactly.
Presentation, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No,
The
that's a
presentation,
great
bro.
point, dog. I didn't even think
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
And then, you got all the packaging. You could format that bitch, clean it up, and now it's not just used, it's refurbished. You know what I'm saying?
Changed the whole game, bro. It's
son,
refurbished.
it's refurbished. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Hey,
though,
that's the
man.
game. That's part of the game.
No, but yeah, that's definitely it's so many different ways
Mm-hmm.
to hustle like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the couponing and just
Correct.
anything.
That's
I'm
big
an
game.
Amazon Prime member and they have like Amazon Prime days
Yeah.
where randomly things will go on sale.
Yeah.
I think that's what made me think of it for a hustle of the week because they had fire sticks for $15 one day. That was the sale for that day. They're usually $35.
I know.
I was like, I should buy some and just resell them. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
You know who was making a killing that weekend? All the hackers, all the fire stick hackers.
You was talking about that.
Yo, you get them for $15? Yeah, because they're selling them for $100 when they're hacked.
Yeah, bro. And like you said, the hack ain't even really that much. It ain't even.
Yo, it's nothing.
It's really just a settings change at the end of the day.
Settings change, and then you just gotta download a couple of apps.
Correct.
YouTube has
YouTube will teach you all.
I know cats that was charging $40 to do that, bro.
There was a guy who had a stand at the flea market.
Wow.
That he had a stand that you could buy one already jacked, whatever, jailbroken, or you bring him one and he'll do it. I don't know what he was charging, but yeah, he had a whole stand like that.
It takes 15 minutes. You just got to be patient, bro.
I ain't mad at
and you
him.
got to make sure. The thing I noticed, if it's a capital letter, it has to be capital.
Oh yeah,
If there's a period. It's got to be like it's like coding.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you miss one, it won't work.
Yeah.
Because you giving whatever the application is direction.
Exactly, and if one little thing is off, it's a wrap.
it's
Bro.
over.
I sat there for hours,
But it's not
letting
difficult.
capitalize the N on one. I was like,
Bro, you got to be patient,
Bro, imagine coding. Imagine really coding when you're writing
doing whole
hundreds
websites
and thousands of lines, and each line got to be perfect. Same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a guy who does that for a living say that's why he doesn't care to spell things right outside of work
because he
spends so much time making sure everything is perfect that when he doesn't have to, he don't give a shit. Like, he would think he's illiterate because of how he types and shit, but he's like, bro, I spent all day making sure everything is perfect. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I know I can spell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, fuck what y'all think.
Yeah, fuck what y'all talking about. But yeah, man, that's my hustle of the week. You know, it's something that everybody's capable of doing. Like I say, it's a small investment or to no investment. Because like Fred was saying, you might have shit laying around the attic, in the garage,
correct, bro,
in the closet that could make you money and you don't even realize it. You know, and it could hit big. Like I gave the example of Gary Vee with the pins and just a lot of other people that you know go garage selling. I had it in my neighbor. That's who it was that was on my mind. I couldn't remember. My old neighbor. Shout out to Neil. It's the greatest neighbor ever in life. Dude was a straight hustler. Had mad money. And that was one of the main things he did was go garage selling. But he was also, he did gold. He'd buy gold and he melted the gold himself. So he cut out the middleman.
Wow.
Yeah, he was lit because like, okay, you go to one of these gold places, they're going to give you, say, $100 for your bracelet, right?
Right.
Because they're gonna turn around and sell it to a guy like Neil for $250.
Correct.
Well, if you go straight to him, you cut out that middle guy, and he's just gonna give you the $250 for the gold because he melts it himself.
Cut out the middle man.
Yeah, and he would go. That was his big thing was trying to find jewelry, like old china, certain silver. A lot of people's old, like grandma dies, you get all her old china.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna sell it in his garage sale. You don't know that shit's real silver.
Yeah.
Or the
thrift store. Yeah, he was like,
bro.
yo, you'll find real silver, and he could melt it down and sell that shit for mad bread. So yeah, he did that all the time. He would just go around. He told me his thing was, I got a pocket full of money because that cash sells. When I pull out this wad of cash, hey man, I give you $150 for that.
Right.
Okay, here you have it. Right. I don't care what it is. And he knows in his mind, I'm gonna make $12,000 off that. That's silver.
The thing.
You know, like it was crazy. He would make mad bread doing the paintings. He would try to find paintings, all types of stuff, clothes. I mean, anything. But
as long as you know the value and know what you're doing, you good.
I say it just takes a little research. Just takes. Everybody's got a smartphone. Everybody's got access to the internet. No
Instead
matter
of
how nice
us,
your phone is,
right?
You know what I mean? It's all there. You just gotta use it. So and like I said, Fred has examples of things he's done to make money. I've seen him do it. Just a lot of people. So it's something. You just
gotta
take
put
with you.
I mean, all right. So speaking of putting in a little time, this is another one because I've had a couple of eBay wins myself.
Dope.
Couple of years back, I don't know if I talked about it on the show, but I'm gonna say real quick. MPC, MIDI Production Center, or whatever. It's a staple in hip hop for making beats. I was just scrolling through eBay one day, and I seen that a dude was selling one for like $60. Buy it now. So I was like, this got to be some bullshit. It got to be either because I bought my first MPC for like $1,300. So I hit the dude up, and he was like, I'm a guitar player. I got a studio. Somebody left this here. The screen doesn't work. I don't know how to fix it. A couple of people have asked me about it, but since you're the first person that seems serious, if you're ready, buy it. I'll send it to you. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I ain't even have the money. You know what I'm saying? I had to borrow the money. It came out to like maybe almost 100.
Shipping and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I got it. I was like, maybe, I'll get lucky. He ain't know what he's doing. I'll turn it on and it'll work. Got it home, turned it on. It did exactly what he said. The screen was blank, but it was powered on. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, maybe it's a software issue. So I went to the website for the manufacturer, downloaded the software, put the software up. Now the screen comes on. It's functional, but the screen is broke, so only half of it is showing.
Probably dropped it.
So now I'm like, damn. But I'm still only $100 in.
Yeah. You got software for free.
So and this is a $1,300 MPC.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm $100 in. Okay. So now, but it don't work because the screen is half, so you can't really NBC. You need to see what's going on. So I thought about it for another day or two. I was like, I'm gonna go to this website, see how much a replacement screen costs. Replacement screen was like $150. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this $150 up. So I got the $150 up, bought the screen, and shit came in. It was a ribbon replacement. I just took the ribbon out, put the new one in by my screen. Boom, shit's perfect now.
Easy work.
For under $3.
Winning.
So I used it for like a year, and then I put it on eBay. I think I sold it for like $8. You know what I'm saying?
That's a come up. But see, that's searching.
Son,
Yo, I seen Gary Vee say he'll spend 4 hours straight searching eBay.
But it'd be worth
Amazon,
it, especially if it's something that you
find
like.
That one thing that he knows he could hit. Like I seen him when he said he was looking for rookie LeBron cards at the best price he could get them because there was a certain card he was looking for that could be worth mad money. And he said, yo, I spent 4 hours searching for that fucking card. I don't know if he found it or not, but that's something, that's what I was saying. Like, having been an Amazon Prime member, I see deals all the time. Headphones that are usually $130, they'll go on sale for $40. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much shit. It's out there. You just gotta. You spend all day on your phone anyway.
Correct. Instead of bullshitting on Instagram, everybody loves Instagram. I love it too, but take some of that energy and put it in the right direction.
Towards Amazon and eBay.
And when you can't figure anything out, YouTube University.
Yes, YouTube University.
Correct.
Is huge.
Oh,
Like
y'all already know I fuck with YouTube.
Like right now, since I'm moving into the house, I'm doing all this like repairs and doing
YouTube
and remodeling to the house. And I'm not a handyman. I'm the worst. I spent some time on YouTube, and I'm learning how to do all this stuff myself.
And it's not difficult.
Saving money on labor, and it's ridiculous.
Labor's so expensive; it's outrageous.
Even if you have to have YouTube open and you hit play and you watch it a few seconds and then you hit pause and you do it. And
That's
if you
what I
get
do all the
son,
time.
it's easy.
I did it with my lawnmower the other day.
Yeah.
Trying to clean the carburetor. Do this and that. I fucking YouTube.
We fixed the vacuum in my house the other day. All for YouTube, learning how to put the piece in.
It's not difficult. It just takes desire. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it also, this is one other thing, you got to have a little bit of cash on deck from when these deals pop up. Because if a deal pop up and you ain't got no money to take advantage of it, you screwed. Like I would have lost, if I couldn't borrow that money for the MPC, I would have lost out. Thankfully I did. You know what I'm saying?
But the beauty in that is, your $300 investment.
Yeah, bro.
Turned into
I made what, 5?
More,
yeah.
You could have sold it probably a little bit more.
I probably could have, but I was so look.
Still,
bro.
Nice,
you know what I'm saying?
Small amounts of money though is my everybody has their big money idea that if they had money I would buy this and that and start this.
Correct.
So it's good to you're right. You do need a little cash. Like I said, everything that I bring up, you do need a little cash. You need something. But the most thing you're gonna need is the hustle. You're gonna need the ambition to try to make money. It's just. It's hard to make money out here with no money or with a little bit of money. You know what I mean? Some people
very
might have
difficult.
A couple $100 and they're like, yo, how can I make this shake?
Money
makes
money.
How can I make this do something? Well, that's one way. If you got an extra $100, $200, go looking for deals. Go searching for deals on things that you could buy and turn around and sell. You never know what you might get, what you might hit. It's like anything else. Keep it steady and keep the lights on and wait for that big one to come in like yours, but they're buying that.
Correct,
that's
bro.
Crazy,
son,
bro.
I was so
total
happy,
investment
bro.
about $300 or less.
Correct.
Come on, man. You do a couple of those, a month. You're doing better because everything else is maintaining.
And it's not even. You don't even have to get the most high tech shit out here. You know what I'm saying? This is one thing that I plan on doing once I free up a couple of dollars. Computers. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's not a top,
so cheap,
and just because it's not a top end computer. There's buyers still out here for some people. I need something for my kids to be able to do their homework on, or maybe
for the pieces.
Correct. tablets and phones and stuff. Just because it's not the top end, most recent one, don't mean that there's not a demand for it. And you got to also think about not just people in this country. There's people in other countries that don't have access to the type of stuff that we have. So a little bullshit iPhone 6, you be like, I don't want that shit. Everybody got that. Everybody that you know could get that. People in another third world country,
Yeah,
or
Fred, you know, back in DR.
you know what I'm saying,
But
they
the iPhone
might not.
6 is popping.
They might. Well, you know, I'll make an example.
No, I'm
but you
telling
know what I'm
you,
saying.
right though.
Yeah, bro.
I bet you go out there and people ain't, you know.
And last thing, I'm gonna give one of my tidbits, nigga.
Oh, let's get it.
It's sites out here like inventory.com
Never heard of it.
that you can go and buy. You ever seen that when they be on YouTube talking about return unboxings? When they have like a box that they bought for like $300 of stuff that's worth like $15.
Oh yeah,
and it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
returns
yeah,
from
yeah,
Amazon.
Yeah.
You can go on. There's websites that specialize
know
in
that.
just
See?
selling those batch items. You can buy a box of appliances, electronics. They might not all be working.
I have heard that. Okay, yeah.
They might not all be working, but
You
I
need a
mean,
Florida resale certificate.
I don't even know if it come with all that. It's just something that
No,
I
you need to get one of those to be able to buy. I don't know about from when you're maybe inventory.com.
I'm not
is
sure if
another
you
one.
need all that.
But remember the one that I had seen was buying pallets of stuff from Walmart, just like
Yeah,
furniture,
same thing, same
TVs
thing.
and all that shit.
Bro.
It's cheap.
Bro,
It is
Dumpster diving,
cheap.
too.
bro, that's what it is.
Walmart.
Legal dumpster diving.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
talked
saying?
about doing some dumpster diving with the scrap metal. And
Hey,
I
man.
be seeing people. I seen that they're building that little something right here, right on the corner here.
Yeah.
Looks like a food place or something. I seen a guy dumpster diving over there, leaving the studio one day. He was all
man.
in there trying to get some metal out of
Hey,
that
man,
damn dumpster.
it is what it is. I ain't mad.
Dirty sometimes.
Yeah, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, that's my hustle of the week.
No doubt.
Again,
I'm saying.
something doesn't take a ton of money to start.
Nah.
Just takes a ton of hustle, and doesn't really take a lot of time either. I mean, spend a couple hours a day searching and find what you can find. You know what I mean? And it'll take you that mentality can take you to so many other things. You could start buying cars.
Correct.
People out here that
Flipping
got
them.
cars that, hey, my water pump went out. I ain't got time to fix it. Give me $800 for the car. And
Boom.
you turn around and sell it for $2,500
Boom.
after you fix.
How
that
much is a
$100
water pump?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I
$100
mean?
water pump.
You
Either
can
do it
pay somebody
yourself.
$100 to put
Correct.
it, or do it yourself.
Wash
you
it.
know?
Even
Yeah,
maybe if you need to put some 2 new tires, 4 new tires.
Exactly.
Somebody need the car to get to school or
Put
whatever to work.
$1,000 in, sell it for $2,000.
Even if you sell it for $1,800, $1,500.
Yeah.
You made $5. You made 50% of what you spent. 50% of free money. Can't beat that, son.
Yeah. So I'm
You know what
saying,
I'm
so it can translate into a lot of things, a lot of things. So,
Correct.
So yeah, that was the hustle of the week. How much time we got on there?
I think we got a couple of minutes.
I know we want to talk real quick about this Sony deal, right? With buying. So Sony bought Spiderman.
Sony bought Spiderman back in the 90s, like late 90s, and once in a while they'll pretty much they made a deal with Marvel. Marvel sold it to Sony, and now Marvel was sold to Disney. So Disney now is trying to gather up all these characters back, trying to get everything back. They just got X-Men. They just got Fantastic Four back. They got all the rights to that. They just, Kevin Feige and all them, they made a deal with Sony to have Spider-Man in the Avengers movies. I think he was contracted for like 5 movies, and they get 5% of what they make in the box office, which is pennies, and they also get everything from merch, and like toys and stuff
that's
like
where
that.
the money's at.
Towards the end of the deals, Disney came was like, all right, we noticed you made $1 billion in the box office. So here's Disney now. They took the L the first time. This time they went OD and they got a little bit greedy. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, what they do is the deal is that they manage Spider-Man.
Okay.
That's basic what it is. So they manage Spider-Man. They see where the direction of Spider-Man. They take it. They're manager of Spider-Man. That's basically what they did. So. So Disney wanted 50% this time instead of 5%.
Wow, that's a big jump.
Sony was like, "Okay, guy, like you bugging."
Well, shoot,
peace, God.
Yeah.
go high, right?
Yeah.
Shoot
Yeah.
high.
So normally a manager position, like in the music industry, where they get 10%,
10%, 15 top.
10, 15, 30 sometimes.
I've always heard you don't give nobody more than 10%.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn
Yeah.
what they doing.
These cats want 50.
I think it's fair to give 25-30%.
It depends on
in this type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they putting in work, so.
So Disney's not budging, and Sony just confirmed. CEO was like, currently the door is completely closed.
Wow.
And we're not. He was like, it might be a deal in the future, but as of right now, he says they're just gonna move forward without Marvel or without Disney, and they still own Venom. So Venom and Spider-Man can probably do a movie and mix. To be honest, out of all the people that own their little characters, like because at one point Fox owned like X-Men and Fantastic Four at one point. That's why they weren't too good at making the movies. But to be honest, Sony was making decent movies.
Which ones were Sony movies?
Pretty much all the Spider-Mans.
Okay.
They were making decent Spider-Man movies. So
I always just feel like they make too many Spider-Man movies, bro. I don't know why. I feel like there's so many of them.
You know what it is? They start making the movies, they'll work with Marvel, and then they'll pull out. Yeah. And then they'll rebrand and try to do it on their own. The last Spider-Man before this one, that was all Sony. It was like not Marvel. It was just Sony coming out. And when Marvel went back in, that's when they brought in this new Spider-Man.
All this is so crazy to me, too, because, like, I got passes to Universal, so we go all the time, and they have the Marvel universe there. They got the Hulk ride and the Spider-Man ride and Doctor Doom.
They have contract
all
with
that shit. You see all the X-Men people all the time. It's crazy. And that Spider-Man ride be packed. Because I think it's the only ride that shows Stan Lee. He's part of the ride. And after he passed, the ride was already always jumping. But but you said Universal has to lease.
Yeah, it's like a lease.
They paid to have that there, right?
They lease.
That'd be some asshole shit if they'd be like, we don't want to lease it to y'all no more. You got to redo this whole park.
There's actually there's a loophole in in the contract. They actually have it to where they can't even do that, even if they wanted to.
They can't. I was about to say because there's no way you open up that would put Universal's Islands of Adventure out of business. They wouldn't have the money to redo that whole park like that.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That'd be wild. No, that shit gets crazy confusing, yo.
But right now Disney's about to open up not only the one in California, but the other one here. They're opening a whole entire Marvel section. So they're starting to bring little things to where I think it's the year 2022 that contract ends. And where they could bring all the Marvel characters.
I know Universal's building another theme park. Yeah. We got the email about it.
Yeah, I think the Mario Kart or something like that or something like
No, it's going to be, it didn't really say, it showed a picture of what the park is supposed to look like. It looks dope, but it didn't give any specifics on what the rides are going to be.
I hope I'm not wrong, but I think it's Universal. Is it Universal? But they're doing a whole Nintendo section.
See, that was what was rumored, but I heard that's not true. It's supposed to be Universal building a Nintendo
Sure, I saw a whole blueprint and everything.
Yeah, I did too. They said it's not real.
Oh,
From
for
what,
real?
Yeah, I heard that wasn't real.
That's whack.
It was like a Donkey Kong ride, Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Like it had all that shit. Super Mario Brothers. I saw that too, like an actual map. But I hope that's what they're gonna. What it looks like is another water park almost though. That Epic, Universal Epic is what it's gonna be called.
Yeah.
That third park, it looks like, or the fourth park because they got Volcano Bay. It just didn't describe what the theme was gonna be. It just gave you a layout. I gotta look at my email for it. It looked like a water park though. I see mad water. But
hey, not to cut y'all off, but we got to take a break.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll get back
so we're gonna take a break. We're gonna play a little music from a man, Fall-Afray. He called this one Apple Juice, and we're gonna be right back. You heard it first on PRGPodcast 950 NC Radio.
Yes, sir.
Hey girl, take your time with me. Slow down, come on.
It's time to take a little drive with you, baby.
Mash it up, come dance with me. You see it.
You've been working pretty hard. I feel like you deserve it.
Hey girl, take your time with me. Slow down, come wine on me. Make we love up. Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fake it, I get it, there is no flex. I prefer positive spirits all on my neck. Sending signals, but clearly not in distress. You just crave attention, baby, that's from the best. I promise, no nonsense. I'll even take you shopping at Comics. One day it'll be Fiji on island in tropics. Soaring across the sky with you up in the cockpit. A beautiful life, can't stop it. My lady been driving me crazy, she bluffing. I find it wavy, we argue, we out here, we starting. We was vibing, I caught feeling, she kinda liked it. A late night got really exciting. Billions of dollars, I dream, and yet I'm still standing frightened. Feel the wave of the sea, the water all in your feet. Pluto mixing the heat, purple wave on repeat. Now we out in the Jeep, no doors, mama, feel free. Shawty when she whines, girl, you know I can't waste the night. Ooh, baby, stop. Girl, let me leave. Shawty when she whines, tell her she can't waste no time. I told her, baby, gotta stop. My love, I gotta leave. I bounce out like a smooth OG, medicated, the bullet dream. Watch the sunset with me, chillin' out all on the beach. Get some sand in your feet, nothing I need. Repeat, this remedy's on me. I double back for my baby, got it like that. No screaming, only fisting, I promise that's how she act. What? A spoiled brat is probably how you will react. It doesn't change facts, I put a hole in the bag. Every day my life's a movie. Consistent compliments on how you thinking I'm so groovy. When we sit back, roll up a tree, I'm like, I know you much prefer to sit and smoke with me. Let's hold it, baby, now you see. It's okay, cruising with me is where you meant to stay. And I promised my mama that I would put her in a mansion and collect these comments. Inspire my brothers like I was a young dashing Jamaican Obama. Shawty when she whines, girl, you know I can't waste the night. Ooh, baby, stop. Girl, let me leave. Shawty when she whines, tell her she can't waste no time. Told her, baby, gotta stop. My love, I gotta leave.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. PRG Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Like, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hope y'all enjoyed the tunes. We in here catching up on opening day for the NFL season. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Blakk over there peeping the game out the corner of his eye. What score over there?
It was 16-0.
Nah, they scored on y'all. Who y'all playing?
Fucking
He's a Jets
Bills.
fan. He's a Jets fan. Jets and Bills. And that's a little New York rivalry, right?
17-16. We losing, bro.
About the Jets.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Aren't they planning to get their own stadium eventually, too?
We don't need it. We good. We good. We don't need that shit.
Moving them to New Jersey, the New Jersey Jets.
I mean, I would like to see that eventually, but right now, I just need to see them win this game. Fuck this bullshit.
Yeah, I gave up on the NFL. I was just telling them I realized I don't know shit about football enough to really watch it. You know what I mean? Like I was telling y'all in the break when I watch basketball. You know, I know, they're running a pick and roll, or this person's coming off a screen, or whatever. I know that, hey, they're in a man, they're in a zone defense. I just know what I'm watching. When I watch boxing, I know what I'm watching. I'm watching certain things. When I watch football, I realize I don't know what's going on at all.
And that sucks.
The only little things that I knew was shit I learned from Madden. Like, that's the I formation. That's a shotgun formation, on offense. Like, little things. But I realized I don't know shit about football. I enjoyed football because of Michael Vick. I just loved to watch him play, and that was that. So I don't really care too much about the NFL.
I mean, I'm not I know I can spot a 3-4. I can spot a 4-3.
Right, see, I can't even do that.
Nickel.
When it comes to the defenses, I don't know a fucking thing.
That was my problem with football. When I played football, I couldn't get the plays.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. 11 on 11, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
But for me, it was like,
I know enough.
Yeah. But yeah, so I wanted to talk to. I went to this Chris Brown concert, the Indigo tour.
Whoa, how was that?
My wife won tickets, so we got to go for free.
Okay.
She's always winning tickets.
Yes, and if y'all want to know how, I'm gonna do that as a hustle of the week because she used to trap tickets, bro. Right? She did for a minute. Like we would make extra money like that. Yeah, she was trapping tickets, bro. I swear, she everywhere 106.7, 95.3, 102 Jams. You name the radio station, she was winning tickets from them. Whatever it was.
Wow.
The wine festival at Epcot. She win tickets, selling Magic games, sell tickets.
You know what it is? A lot of people don't really listen to the radio, and they don't even bother to call and gamble. Like,
unless it's a big name person. Like Beyonce tickets, she can never win because everybody and their mama calling. Like, she's won some good ones, though, Alicia Keys. And these Chris Brown tickets, she actually won 4 damn tickets. She won twice.
Wow.
Gave 2 tickets to her friends, and they came with us. I didn't want to go because my wife loves Chris Brown, so she was going to be mad annoying the whole time, mad obsessed with Chris Brown.
That's like me. I wouldn't go to an Anthony Santos concert.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's your wife's like crush, then like it's like fuck, I got to deal with this shit. But it was a really good concert though. It was Ty Dolla $ign, Tory Lanez, Yellow Beezy, Joyner Lucas, and Chris Brown.
That's a nice little lineup.
Yo, it's a lineup. Yeah, Joyner, and it's dope. I didn't know Joyner Lucas lived in Tampa for 3 years.
I didn't know that either.
2014, he was saying that he did his first open mic in Tampa. He was like, yo, there was 15 people there.
That's how it always
now
is.
He's at the Chris Brown tour in Tampa.
That's
and
crazy.
He kept coming out into the crowd. Like even after his performance, he came out and was walking around the crowd, like just taking pictures, chopping it up. Because he's lived not from Tampa, but he lived there for 3 years. He said, his performance was pretty good. I thought Ty Dolla $ign's was the best. Bro had a live band. He was
fire.
Just
I like
fire.
that.
It was fire. His vibe was like, seemed like he was kind of fucked up. He had a cup in his hand. He was just, having a good time. Like, I don't know, his voice was really good. Acapella, like performing, killing it, bro. I didn't realize he was that good of a singer. No, like, really sing, yo. Like, really sing. He got some soul in his voice, too. It was a fire. He got hits, man. I didn't realize the fire. And all his music is really a vibe, too. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. He was drinking. Like, I don't know. It was a vibe. He came out and played the guitar with the live band and shit.
That's another thing about it.
Yo, it was. He had a
musician.
really good performance. Tory Lanez was all right. His shit was kind of regular. He didn't really do nothing but perform.
So Ty Dolla $ign was the best?
To me, yeah. Chris Brown was obviously the headliner. I was just impressed with how much this nigga can dance. For that long,
and
bro.
Days, right?
Yes, and not like just dancing. We talking about like full on
choreographed
breakdancing, crumping, doing Jamaican dance hall, doing like choreographed dances. Yo, for 2 hours. This nigga performed every hit he's ever had, and you forget how many hits this guy has.
He has a lot of hits, bro.
Oh my God. I was in there like, yo, babe, is this shit over yet?
He started when he was like 16 or something like that.
He started with that. The Run It track was his first track at 16.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
And like, you just forget how many songs he was featured on that were hits.
Correct.
I mean, it's wild. And he did a little bit, but it was a show. The lights, the performance, all the dancers, the big blow up statues. He switched them up. Like it was a real performance. You know what I mean? He's a hell of an entertainer. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good show. It was pretty dope.
You know who I feel like started that big concert show circusy type thing? Kanye West.
Oh yeah,
think so.
He kind of brought it back, like
Probably. He did take performances and videos back to like being a big deal.
Stages like lifting and making more.
That to me was the most fire thing I've ever seen in my life. I didn't go to that tour.
Well, yeah, me neither. But
seeing people's pictures of him performing over the top of everybody, that was genius.
He made everybody else step it up. Like after that, because I've been to Jay-Z concerts, for example, and it was just him on stage, regular a little light show, and that's it. Now,
I can't stand that.
Jay-Z concert I went to, it was the stage lifting. It turned into a triangle.
That's probably Beyonce getting in his head.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Baby, you gotta stop.
I mean, they got the money, so why not do it?
Yeah.
Nah, for real. But yeah, it was dope. It was a good concert.
So overall, was you mad that you went?
Nah.
It was good.
Bad. And my wife, just go down there and watch the concert. So it wasn't too annoying, but it was cool. And the intermission was dope. The DJ was rocking, playing mad music. It was cool.
It was in Tampa, right?
Yeah, it was in Tampa at the Amalie Arena. It was pretty dope. It was packed in there too. There was a lot of people in there.
Was people firing it up in there?
Yeah, we smelled a little bit of ganja. Not too much. It was mad police though. Like, so we didn't bring nothing in or nothing. It was a lot of police, bro. But yeah, there was a lady sitting next to us with two little kids, two boys. She went to that concert bad, boy, 'cause she brought both.
She brought her kids.
Yes. And it was annoying as shit.
I remember I think Rev, a couple of us went. We went to the was it a Jay-Z tour or something in Tampa. And that place got foggy real fast, bro. Real fast, man.
Nah, it wasn't. I mean, like I said, I smelled some ganja in there, but it wasn't. We went to see Kendrick Lamar on 420 in Orlando.
How was that?
That shit was. Yo, it was walking out through the lobby. It was.
You could smell it.
Blood, no, you could see it, nigga. Like, it was smoked out, like hotboxed the whole arena type shit. But I mean, it was 420. It was Kendrick Lamar.
You expect that.
Yeah, you expect it. You expect it.
You got to hide your
Yeah, she won ticket. Yo, my wife won ticket. I got to see Cutta fight in Orlando. My wife won tickets. That concert I just told you about, that 420 concert. Went to Meek Mill.
I'll buy them shits.
Shit.
I mean, man, if I seen Future back in 2012, me and Cutta went to see Future off some tickets. She won.
She need to be on Hustle the Week.
What type of tickets do the radio stations give you?
They're not great tickets.
No, they're not?
Nah, never. They're just tickets. They're free.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not giving you like front row tickets. They're usually up high.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with like the basketball games. It would always be like second level.
Shit, they free
but
though.
she has gotten meet and greets and stuff. Yeah, she's met. You met T.I.
Wow.
At the radio station. J. Cole, Wale, Sean Kingston, mad people. She met mad people at the radio station where you go and they like give you breakfast and you can just ask them questions and talk to them. Shit like that.
Your wife already in the business.
Yo, she been doing that shit for years, bro. Years.
I hope you go in there with merch on it.
She gave Pitbull Kuko CD one time. She got won tickets to a Pitbull concert with the meet and greet.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Who else? I think you gave somebody else music too. Didn't you? I don't know. It's been years. She's been doing this shit for like 7-8 years. So yeah, mad tickets won, mad concerts, mad like just everything, bro. I'm trying to think of all the shit we've gone to. It's wild. It's a lot, bro.
We got Halloween coming up, man.
Halloween
Hell
Horror
yeah.
Nights. Y'all going to Halloween Horror Nights?
Yeah, I'm thinking about
I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I
I
might.
ain't going to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably party
I
though
want
for
to get
Halloween.
the year annual pass.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
Do the flex pay where you just put a down payment.
Oh,
and
they
then you
have
pay.
that option.
Yeah, if like, yo, bro, you could $12-13 a month.
What?
Swear to God,
And you
don't
good
have
for
to-
the year.
Do you have to pay like a certain deposit down?
half.
Okay.
So if it's like for the whole, let's say it's a $400 ticket, you'll put down $200 and pay $12 a month for a year,
That is not bad,
bro.
It's not bad at all.
Telling you, you get free
Nah,
parking when you go.
Hey,
And then you can go to all
we
the
could go,
events.
you could go. She's gone to concerts with them because they do the concerts at Universal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she saw Sean Paul, Pitbull. Who else you saw? You saw some other people. They do mad concerts. And so you go to those for free. You don't get Halloween Horror Nights for free though, unless you buy the most expensive one. But still, it'll probably be $20
but
a
it's
month
discount though, ain't the Halloween Horror Nights discount?
Yeah, you get like 30% off food at the park, everything. But like when we go, we can go for free to the park one day with all the kids. We don't have to pay for shit. You know what I mean? Parking for free. We pull up. We got our free tickets to get in. Ride the rides, do whatever we do, and then go eat after, leave.
I'm gonna get my shit this week.
And we get in an hour early before the park opens. You can get into Universal an hour early.
So there's a lot of benefits in
Yeah, we went last time a couple weeks ago. We went, and bro, when I tell you we rode 5 or 6 roller coasters and didn't wait in line for none of them. Got there mad early, and we dipped out by like 1 o'clock. Get there like 7.
That's the thing about the annual passes too. Like you are sitting around on a bored day, just let's go to Universal, bro.
Yo, and it's a deal when you paying
Or Disney.
$12 a month. Like you know,
Does
what I'm
Disney
saying?
have that
Yeah,
option,
Disney
too?
has it too. Disney's more expensive though because it's got the 4 parks, 2 water parks. Yeah, like Disney's mad expensive, bro. But you can still do that too. Flex pay. SeaWorld is super cheap.
Yeah.
SeaWorld you could do for like $8 a month. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You look into those. All these parks around here got them, and it's not expensive to do it that way. That's how we do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it because I got 5 of them. You know what I mean? 5 of the tickets.
It's good when you have kids.
Yeah, I pay $100 a month, but I mean, bro, if we were to go to Universal one time, one day, it would cost us $1,000 or more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fine with paying $100 a month. You all right over there, bro? What happened?
Wow. Oh, ha ha.
Y'all niggas lost? Don't tell me y'all lost. Game over?
On that note, I gotta go watch my Giants.
Son, what the
Just started.
fuck, man? I've been waiting for football for like mad
Yeah,
months,
this was
bro.
y'all year too. Y'all got it. Y'all leveled
And we
up
was
well.
winning at the half, bro. They didn't even score, and they scored 17 points in the second half, and we lost by 1. Wow. This is some same old All right. Anyway.
Go ahead and rant, man.
Nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's all good. One game, we
We got a
good.
long season, man. 16-game season. You know what I mean?
Bro, we
got a
can't be
long way
doing
to
this,
go.
bro. The defense supposed to be the stable, and we gave up 17 points and lost the fucking game, bro.
Speaking of NFL, AB.
What up? Yeah, that now he's
I've
wild.
been following what's been going on with him.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Something wrong with that dude. He talk about a diva. I ain't never seen
Yeah,
nothing
bro. What's
like
up with
that.
all these wide receivers acting crazy, bro?
Oh,
It's
man.
kind of always been that way with them.
I know, but
Yeah, receivers
damn,
always
bro.
want to be divas.
I mean, what did it start off
But
with? Because he
he's
couldn't wear.
extreme.
Like, bro, go play,
It
bro.
started in Pittsburgh with the money situation, right? He was mad that he wasn't making enough money. Okay, I have no problem with people holding
Correct.
up for money. You know what I mean? Get your money. But then when it came to like, him going live in the locker room when they're not
Yeah.
supposed to all the time.
That was some sucker shit.
He's done that more than once.
Mike Tomlin should have put a stop to that the first time it
But
happened,
that's
bro.
the thing when the dude won't listen, he just be on some release me then cut me.
Because he know, all right, I'll just fuck around to my contract. Somebody else going to sign me.
I'm getting paid.
You know what I'm saying? Just like this, just like the shit that happened yesterday. Dude wild out, calling people cracker and all that. Probably the GM, Mike Mayock for the Raiders, calling them a cracker and all that. You just act a fool until they don't want you no more. They release you, and then he knows somebody else is going to pick me up.
Patriots picked them up for
One of the best-
$15 million.
One of the best teams. So, are we really fostering this environment?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're fostering him.
Because a play. So what's going to happen when the next AB get disgruntled and he want to OD? He know what he got to do
Well,
now.
remember, we was talking about this on the show too. Players making their own way now.
So
That's a new thing
again,
in sports.
that's what I was trying to say. Overall now, is it a positive or a negative? Yes, we want the players to be empowered, but look what some of these players are doing with their power.
I think players should be empowered, and if you're being mistreated, then
Correct.
you should be able to. Just like we have
Correct.
the ability to leave a job and go
But
somewhere
then when do you
else.
cross that line?
Exactly. Now, when you take a step back and realize you're the problem
Correct.
here, and the problem with that too is there's only one NFL
Correct.
that has 32 teams.
Correct.
There's a lot different than us out here trying to go get a job in millions of businesses, that are around for what we do and different things like that. What's he gonna do?
A million businesses, but then you got 10 million people who want them jobs that them. You know what I'm saying? There's a different.
Definitely. But I'm saying it's different for people like us to be like, oh, fuck this job.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Here, you know what I mean?
Because we could say I could go here, but we're not guaranteed to get hired by the next job. You know what I'm saying?
XFL coming back.
I mean,
he about to go make $80,000 a year in the XFL.
$800 a game.
A year. You know
$800 a game.
Oh, but
game
speaking
check.
of that, XFL, the only reason this jogged my mind is because WNBA players don't make no money. Mm-hmm. But they put WNBA on 2K20.
Son.
My son got 2K20
That's
for his birthday.
crazy,
He turned
son.
12 on Thursday.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, so he got 2K20 that came out Friday, and they have WNBA players. So you could play You can't play against the men, though. It's
What?
Just,
Why not?
No, it's just you have to play.
That's
WNBA.
kind of whack, though.
I thought so at first too, but then I realized why. Because you got to think, like, okay, some of the girls have a 95 overall rating. They're not going to have that same rating against a male player. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be the same.
And then they can't make a WNBA star like a 77 overall. So I get it.
Yeah, Brittany Griner can dunk in real life, and she dunks in the game. I picked her because I don't know a lot about WNBA. I know about Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi. They play on the same team, and they're good. So I'm like, I'm getting them, that team, Phoenix. Yeah. And I was trying to dunk with Brittany Griner the whole time, couldn't do it. So Josiah seen me killing him with them. So he was like, let me get them, you get another team. So like, all right. I Googled who else was a good WNBA player, and I found Liz Cambridge, Cambage. She's like 6'9", Australian, plays for Las Vegas. She's a beast. Has the
6'9"?
single game record. Yeah, she dropped like 55 in one game.
Wow.
So like, boom, I'm getting her. And he had Brittany Griner, and he dunked with her.
Wow,
on a fast break.
son.
I think the thing with that, you got to build momentum for them to dunk, probably.
Yeah, I've seen her off the block, just spin, turn around, and off like 1 foot, dunk it. She's 6'9". Brittany Griner's 6'9" too, though. She's real tall. Y'all probably seen her light skin matte tattoo. She got dreadlocks.
Yeah, I see the before.
She had a thing where she had married a girl, and then within the first like month, they got into a huge fight.
She was dating a girl from Love and Hip Hop.
No, she was dating another basketball player. She just was all over ESPN for getting into a fight.
I think I know what you're talking about.
She was, and the girl ran. Like, bro, the girl ran from her. I'm talking about.
6'9" is 6'9".
Out. She was out, like not trying to
6'9"
fight.
is
And Brittany
6'9",
was like
bro.
trying to chase her down the court.
Hey.
But yeah, I liked it.
I don't know if I'm
fire
fighting
because y'all, if you ever watch women play, they shoot a lot. And they can shoot.
Yeah.
They make mad threes. Like, that's mostly the women's game. So in 2K, that's how it is. They're really fast, and they shoot lights out. So, we ran up the score. It was like 115 to 117 the first game. Because you shoot number threes. We just jacking them up. Yeah. Like, it came to the point this morning, I woke up, went to his room, he was playing, and he was like, you want to play WNBA again? I'm like, put it on. Let's do it. Like, it's fun,
That's
though. I'm not
fire,
going to lie. They made it fun as fuck because the girls can shoot lights out, and they're fast as fuck. So, like, I don't know, it's fun, man. You know what I mean? You pick your player, and now I'm starting to learn who these girls are. I'm starting to learn their names. Josiah picked some girl because she was a 95 overall. Yeah, he picked some girl 95 overall. He cooked me with her. She dropped 47. I Googled her after that. Come to find out, she was last year's Finals MVP and league MVP.
Genius move.
Now girls, like little girls, can actually go.
Yo, and that was the thing I said. I was starting to think about that same thing. I said, damn, now all these little girls that play ball, now they can go play the game too, because they can play with some of their favorite players, and you know what I mean. It's a genius idea,
and it gives them advertisements.
Yeah. Correct. I didn't think it was a good idea. Me and Cutta was talking about it. He was like, I think it's going to help the WNBA. I'm like, nah. I remember when 2K put overseas teams as a part of the game. Nobody cared about these teams.
But they was trash.
It was no big deal.
NBA Live also did this way before 2K.
Yeah. Did they have WCI? And I never heard about it. That's why
nobody really pays attention to Live.
That's why I said I didn't think it would be good. But now that I played it and I realized what it's done to me, like I said, I'm Googling these players now. I'm starting to learn more. Me and Sasha didn't know nothing about WNBA.
Correct.
Now, after the couple of days of playing the game, he knows some players now. We know some teams. You know what I mean? And it helps. I think it'll help the WNBA a
That's
lot.
dope, though. That's dope.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was surprised. They made it fun. They made it fun with the girls.
Was there ever a WNBA game?
Never. No, I don't think so.
Like was there ever its
own
game?
2K type game?
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
I think what they should do next, if it, I don't know what the analytics would be like if there's actually a lot of people playing WNBA. But I think what they should do next is have it just how you can make your own player.
Right.
Man, they should do it female.
They
You
need
know?
to. They need
That should be
to.
on the next one,
Yeah, I think that would be smart. That would be cool. Let
They
girls
need to figure
find
out how
their
to
way.
make it that the men teams could play make a squad with men and women on it.
Co-ed squads.
I would do that.
I see Master P wanted to start after Ice Cube did the Big 3 league. Master P tried to start a league, co-ed league, similar to that, getting like old WNBA players and old NBA players.
Well, I don't know about him in real life though. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It might
well,
be
no.
interesting.
Let me take that back because I did see.
To see a girl ball out on a guy.
Yeah, I seen a couple of girl. I mean,
seen videos
yeah,
like that before.
There's a
They do
difference
it.
between the size, but I mean, if your skill is there, you're gonna cook them. You know what I'm saying? Because look at AI. He was one of the shortest people in the league cooking people. So hey, Muggsy Bogues cooking people, dunking on people. So hey,
Shorter than me.
No,
Screw
Muggsy
it.
Bogues was like 5'5", I think, 5'4".
Yeah,
He's
short,
very
short.
short. Yeah, he's very short.
all right. So, but the problem is though, okay, if you have women and men playing together, what's gonna happen in the post? You know what I'm saying? When you gotta,
There is no post game for
you know what I'm saying? When
That's
you gotta,
that's where I say that's where the problem. Like, okay, that's why I said about I don't think it's good. I think it is good that they don't have the men and the women playing the game.
Right,
Because
right.
Brittany Griner, okay, I'll use her. She's 6'9". She plays center. She's a
Correct.
dominating beast in women basketball. You are not playing center at 6'9".
not
in the
6'9",
NBA.
you're gonna be
6'9", 200 pounds. You're not playing center.
Oh, you're not even
No.
a small forward.
DeMarcus Cousins would eat her alive in the
Bruh.
post, bro. You kidding me?
Even some of the shittiest,
Even
fundamental
anybody,
centers
give me,
is going to
Vucevic
cook.
from Orlando.
Right,
He
right,
would-
right,
7'1"
right.
monster in the
right.
post.
You ain't even got to
He
be
would eat her
nice.
alive.
Just
Like,
fundamentals.
It wouldn't be fair.
Sometimes
saying?
it's physical. It'll look crazy. A guy getting physical, like on the court with a woman. Like,
Come on, man. You fuck around and hit her with that spin drop step.
All right.
Accidentally hit her with the
Yeah.
elbow.
So since we
Split
doing
her whole
this,
shit open.
we're going to do that. What about this topic of when of who you identify with?
Man,
If
you
you-
miss me with that shit.
if
I'm
you
gonna
are-
kick you between your legs and we'll see who you
But
identify
hold,
as. Then.
but
How
hold
about
on.
that?
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm a man and I decide that I identify as a
Then
woman,
don't play sports.
But
Until
then-
they have a league
No,
for
I
people just
agree.
like you.
But they right now they let the man identifying as a woman
Nah, compete.
play
That's the stupidest
with
thing I've ever
women.
seen in my life. Yeah, it's
Bro, what the fuck
ridiculous.
is that?
You seen the one where the guy that's transgender does like the weightlifting?
Yeah, bro, that doesn't make
Come
no
on,
sense,
man.
bro.
There's even
no
MMA.
one.
There's a dude that
Both of them,
fights MMA.
exactly.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in
How
my
you
life.
so literally you have a woman weightlifting and bodylifting and playing MMA
Yo.
against a man? Where else is that legal?
Yeah, no, that's idiotic.
Where else is that? I understand what they identify as, but
Joe Rogan caught a little like.
Yeah, he caught some heat about it.
Yeah, heat about
But
it.
it's
He
the
wasn't
truth.
wrong. He
Who
wasn't
gives a
wrong.
like? You kiss my ass with
bruh,
that, bro.
like how you
There's no way.
bro, men and women can't play these physical sports
Nah.
together, bro.
You
It's just not
identify as what
happening.
you want to identify. That's cool.
That's
But At the end
fine.
of the day, when we talk about sports, and
You
things
still
like
need to
that,
play with what
now
you-
we have to talk about real
Correct.
life. We got to talk about real science. We're not talking about how you feel anymore.
And I'm not even. I'm beefing. My beef is all of the. So if a man decides he wants to identify as a woman and then goes play with the women, what about all of those talented women that now can't get nothing off because a man is playing in their league?
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all seen Chappelle stand up?
Oh,
When
yeah,
he
yeah.
said that.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah,
LeBron
yeah,
James
yeah.
could identify
He's-
as a woman and
he's
go
like
average
800
points a
points.
game, yo. Right?
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
It is the truth, bro.
Let LeBron say, "Hey, I'm a woman. I'm gonna go play in the WNBA."
Who in the
I'll play till I'm
WNBA
50.
is going to stop a man?
LeBron
a talented
James.
man in basketball. Now, this is not being sexist or anything. We talking about A versus B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I say when it comes to
A
sports,
250-pound
feelings
man.
don't matter anymore when it comes
Right.
to sports. When
Right,
it comes
bruh.
to physical competition,
Yeah, bro.
now you have to be real. And let's
Correct.
talk about real science, guys.
Let's talk about
You know what I
reality.
mean?
Yeah,
Let's
science.
talk about reality.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
We're talking about how you feel.
Bro, it has
You know
nothing to
what
do with how
I'm
you
saying?
feel, bro.
Yeah, nah, you can miss me with
What
that.
about,
bro.
again, what about the feelings of the women that's getting beat down by a man in their league? What about their feelings?
Nah, that's just
You know what I'm saying?
idiotic, bro.
It makes no
Or
sense.
how about the feelings of the woman that feels like a man and can't compete?
With
But if I'm a woman and I say I'm a man and I'm gonna go play in the NBA, but I'm sorry as fuck, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? That
right.
sucks, right? What about their feelings?
I mean, I get it. Everybody, you know, but
I
damn.
say, listen, you create a league for transgender people, and then they can play in it and do their thing because that's who they are.
But
Other than
okay,
that,
so realistically, who's going to that league
I
though?
don't know.
It's a very
People who
small
support
amount of
it,
people.
whatever. I mean, WNBA takes a loss every year. It's literally a business that loses money every single year.
I mean,
Somebody's got to fund it.
And they don't make money off their like advertisements that they have on their jerseys.
They make money, but not.
I
They
mean,
get paid for the advertisements, but it's not enough for
But
what it
think
costs
about
to
it
run the
though.
league.
How many WNBA jerseys you got?
None.
How many WNBA games you
How
been
many
to?
teams is there?
No, I never been
Is
to
there
one.
like only like 16 teams or
There's like
something?
9 teams, I think.
I don't
in that
even
game.
name a WNBA team. You played.
Yeah. I was about to say, I got
You
him.
know 'em. I have no idea. What is it? Is it Liberty still?
Liberty,
The Shock?
Stark was Sparks.
Sparks? Yeah, my bad.
The Spark. There's the Seattle Storm, the Las Vegas Aces.
And you only know-
Phoenix
Hold on.
Mercury, yeah.
Hold on. Ladies, name a WNBA team.
Atlanta Dream.
See,
women,
the
y'all
women
don't
get
support
in.
your own. That's the problem. Y'all gotta support your own, man.
Let's start this movement.
What's that?
I'm gonna make y'all some shirts. WNBA shirts. Pick y'all team. Let me stop.
Oh man!
But you know, I
Some
mean,
are
we-
fine too.
we-
I ain't gonna lie. I was
I
looking at
mean-
the pictures like, hey.
I mean, you know, we joking, but it's serious though. What happened?
No, I'm thinking of. I forgot. I know her face, but I forgot her name. Is it Candace?
Oh,
Candace Parker.
Yeah. Is it her? I don't know, maybe not.
She could hoop too.
What about Reggie Miller's sister? She fine? Nah.
Oh,
Nah,
nah, she was a baller for real though.
Yeah.
That girl could probably play in the
Nah,
NBA.
yeah,
She was a
yeah.
monster, yo. I watched
me
her
chill.
film,
Let me check.
but she scored like 120 points in a game in high school.
God damn.
This was back in like the 80s. She was in high
God
school.
damn.
She dropped like 100 and some, or over 100.
Damn.
She was
son.
better than her brother too.
Reggie said he never beat her one-on-one.
Wow.
And he said that
Wow.
But Reggie
like,
frail,
you know,
though.
usually your sister go get the big brother.
Uh-huh.
He said, nah, back in the day, if somebody's messing him, he go get his sister. She'll fuck somebody up. Like she was mean. Yeah, like that she was not nice, bro.
I
at
get
all.
it,
And
but
she's big as
damn, I
fuck.
wouldn't have told nobody that.
She's big as fuck too.
I wouldn't have told
She
nobody
was
that.
like 6'7" or some shit. She's like 6'6", 6'7". She's tall. And he's 6'9".
Shape. Never mind. All right. Anyway, so what's next? What's next on the docket?
No, that's really all I had was the WNBA, a little NFL says that is.
You know what I'm saying? AB was wilding. You know what I'm saying? We talked about him.
I mean, I'm glad he's still getting paid. I'm glad he gets a check. Cause I did see a little clip from the Hard Knocks that they did on Oakland where he was with his kids out there at practice. It was cute, man. Seeing him with his sons and his sons.
get it.
They were like, Dad, where's Ben? Because remember, he played for Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What he say about Ben?
Yeah, he was like, oh, but Ben is back in Pittsburgh, yo. We in Oakland now. We don't play for the Steelers no more. And they're
Well-
like, well, who's the quarterback? And he was like, dude over there, number 4.
Wow.
And then they was like, what's his name? He's like, Derek. And they're like, can we go talk to him?
Wow. I mean, that's dope.
They just looking for the quarterback. They
I
don't even
appreciate
care about
that.
nothing else. Now, it was cute, bro. And that just made me realize this is still a man. This is still a father. You know what I mean? He still got to get his check, get his money. And you know, that's why I say I'm not mad about him holding out for his money. But all the other antics, all the other... sometimes you got to take a step back and realize you're wrong. You're being extra about your helmet. All the little
Right.
stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Stop being extra,
But he
man.
knew.
Yeah.
He knew what was going to happen.
You seen the video he put on YouTube with the call with John Gruden?
Yeah,
the coach?
running. Oh, yeah. I seen that.
What was the
I
point
mean,
in
come
that,
on,
It
bro.
was great production, though.
Yeah.
The fucking
But we know.
quality of that was amazing.
But he knows he can act the fool. What's going to happen? They going to cut me? I know some. I'm
Best player out
I'm the
there.
best wide receiver in the league. Somebody going to sign me. And unfortunately, we kind of co-sign the culture of these cats acting silly.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
All these receivers do is sell jerseys, man. They ain't.
Yep.
Really
They don't win
winning.
championships,
They don't win
bro.
championships.
Yeah,
Correct.
None of them except Michael Irvin. It was the only one that I can remember that won championships. And Larry Fitzgerald got one, right? Or no, they lost that year. Pittsburgh won.
But are we sending the wrong message with allowing these players to do what they want to do and always giving them second, third, fourth chances?
I don't think always though. I mean, like Gilbert Arenas got excommunicated from the NBA with that dumb shit, bringing in a bunch of empty guns to the locker room. He
putting them
never
in a
played
chair
again
and
after
sliding
that.
across the floor.
He still got paid though. He was on a $90 million contract and he got all that money.
See, the reason I asked this question because it's like, all right, if I'm a jit coming up, right? You know, I'm 10, 12 years old, and I see AB, or not even AB, you know, the players that domestic violence and all that.
And you're fatherless. Imagine that.
You know what I'm saying? But you see, hey, I
Father
could
figure.
snap, I could have a moment, and I could beat my girl, and after
Right?
that,
nothing's gonna happen.
nothing's gonna happen.
I'll get a chance.
You know, I might take a seat for a year, but somebody, if I could play, if I'm nice, somebody gonna sign me. So when that man is making that moment of truth, should I punch her in her eye or should I chill?
Yeah.
What you gonna decide?
You gotta chill.
I'm gonna punch her. Nah.
Chill.
If
Please
you
chill.
know,
Please.
you should chill. But if I know Only thing I'm gonna do is end up getting on a new team and getting my contract back in a year. I'm gonna punch in the eye.
Nah, I feel you though. And that's probably
That's what I I'll be thinking about shit like that. But if if I punch this woman in the eye, the last person who did something like that, he lost his contract, he lost his team, he never even recovered. I'm gonna think twice. Maybe
so setting the example basically.
Yeah, you setting the precedent, and these teams is helping it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that definitely. And I think that the NFL and NBA do pretty good on that kind of stuff, domestic violence and crimes, that are committed. I think that where they don't do good is just like what's going on with AB, where he's just wilding out.
For what?
He's not breaking the rules or anything, but when you're disrespecting the owner of your team, that's like disrespecting the owner of your company.
Correct.
And your bosses. You don't walk around your job and disrespect your managers.
Correct.
And your supervisors. You don't talk bad about the owner of the company.
Correct.
You don't go. You don't do things like that.
A kid might go to school now and disrespect the principal.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, exact same thing. You don't go to school and disrespect your teachers and your principals and your advisors and people. You don't. You show respect to the people around you. Just everywhere.
Right.
You don't disrespect elderly people.
Right.
Motherfuckers been here 60, 70 years. They've been through some shit. Last thing they need is your young ass acting stupid.
Yeah, but we know if an NFL player or someone who has a lot of value to their field, if he disrespect an elderly person, he might get a little backlash. But if he's bringing enough to the team,
I think
it's going to disappear eventually.
I think the Patriots are setting a bad example because they're constantly sucking in players with issues.
But hold up. What generally happens to those players after they get on the Patriots? Most of them is straight as an arrow.
Besides
Hernandez,
the killer.
Yeah, he was still out here wilding.
He's a special case, though.
Everybody knew he had a whole lot of wild shit going on in college and in high school.
Correct.
And he, you know what I mean? And they still drafted him and tried to keep all his shit under wraps. And eventually,
so when
it went bad.
When do we take into consideration morals versus money?
That's a tough one.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's top to bottom one of the problems.
This day and age, money's gonna always.
Yeah, there's a direct dollar amount.
And when I say all this, I ain't gonna say that I'm perfect, and then I might not be in the same situation.
That's what
I'm just saying,
direct dollar.
It is what it is. You know
a
what I'm saying?
direct dollar amount that'll make me lose some of my morals and be like,
right.
I mean,
because if I own a team, and we need that wide receiver, and now he's available, and he has some problems, and he gonna sign with me.
You want imagine Robert Kraft thinking, I know how much money I make when we win Super Bowls.
Correct. This might be two more trophies.
This $15 million.
This
and
might
I'll
be
make
two
back
more trophies.
100 when we win the Super Bowl.
No problem. No problem. And if AB turns out to be a poster child, I did all the, I brought, I fixed AB.
If he's able to, keep him. He couldn't do it with Chad Johnson though. Remember Ocho Cinco went to the Patriots and barely even played.
They've had like almost all the diva receivers. They've had Chad Johnson, Randy Moss, AB.
The Patriots haven't had they had regular receivers. Now
Randy Moss was their really only great receiver. I mean, they had Gronkowski, who's probably the greatest tight end of all time. But they drafted him.
Receiver. So imagine what they're gonna do now.
Tight end's a receiver.
As a Jets fan, I don't even. Anyway, let's end the show.
Good show. Let's end it on that.
I'm hungry as hell.
Yeah, me
I
too,
just
bro.
fucked up some good food.
Son.
Shout out to Waco Taco.
In the building. Hey, real quick, can I shout out my wife real quick?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my wife, Siobhan. She had a nice little event yesterday.
Yes.
Beach Zumba. You know what I'm saying? We had, beach yoga. I keep fucking up.
Oh, you talking about Zumba. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But still doing that to lose weight?
Yeah.
I remember you had that once with the Xbox Connect thing.
Yeah, with the little
it was
thing
cool.
you got to balance on.
It was cool.
I think everybody had that for that year. But shout out to her. She had the beach yoga event. Shout out to everybody that attended. We're probably going to do it again real soon. Yeah. Come through, have some good beach vibes.
Might come out there next week because wifey's been wanting to do yoga for me.
You know what I'm saying? Get some, get your pose on, get your namaste.
Ass can't do it, but I'm going to be out there catching a vibe.
You know what I'm saying? We might, throw a little tent party. Everybody get their little tents, get a little area. You know what I'm saying?
I got that grill that I bought for no reason because the hurricane didn't hit.
I haven't been to a beach in a long time.
Where?
I need a beach day before it gets cold.
Yeah, we're going to do that. New summer. I might even do it for my birthday, 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not a beach guy, but I want to do it.
I don't get in the water. I get my tent.
Beach. We got the minivan. I got the pickup truck.
Son, you can New Smyrna. You could drive up on the beach.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
So I like the pickup truck, drive on the beach, let the tailgate down.
Yeah, bro.
Set up a nice beach like a 950 NC beach day.
I think we're gonna do it
like that before it gets cold again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. what I'm saying? I think we're going to do it. We could do it real, I don't know, next week, but maybe the week after.
Yeah, we set it up.
You know, let's do it on the pay week. You know what I'm saying? That always works better.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying?
Every week, so.
But we going to keep the listeners posted. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we have some listeners out there. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up, gang.
Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
But,
Anybody got anything else to close it out with?
Nah, off the top of my head, I think I got it all out.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about the Wu-Tang thing, but
you can say it real quick. How was it? Did you like it?
I like it. The only thing is, Hulu didn't do it where you binge watch it.
Oh, I heard that.
Good.
Yeah,
I think that's what's killing Netflix and a lot of these things.
They're saying that.
Yeah.
They just did 3 episodes. They gave us 3 episodes. They're gonna give us every 3 episodes every Wednesday.
But how'd you like it? You thought it was good? It was done well, acting well, production.
Yeah, it was. It was cool. It was good. It's good. It's I can't say nothing.
I haven't watched it yet. I want to check it out. I saw that the Free Meek. I liked it a lot.
Yes,
I thought that was really good.
It makes you listen to Meek Mill
way differently now. I listen
different.
to all his music with a different feel now.
A word.
I looked at everything that happened to him in a different light now.
Okay,
I
now
love
gotta
how
watch
he
it.
was recording all of that. This dude was documenting his daily life for years.
Really?
I never knew that.
I didn't know that
He's
either.
got footage of everything, bro. Footage of him
back.
in jail on the phone with his mom and his sister and his son.
Wow.
And then they interviewed his sister. Yeah, he was already locked up.
sound like
he was
reality.
on house arrest,
That
everything.
judge was
Throw her out
nuts.
the window. The worst.
nuts.
Black
All right, I'ma
lady
check
too,
that
bro.
out.
Horrible.
Wow.
Yeah, so sad.
All
I
right,
want to see the Travis Scott one too. It's Look Mom, I Could Fly. I want to check it out.
Actually, pretty dope one too.
Did you watch it?
I watched I watched it for. I watched.
I like in the trailer, he was watching the video of him at like an old open
old
mic, and he was like,
concert,
"Yo, there's 15 people here, and 2 of them is you and your girl."
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
And that was
yo.
only like 2010. That video.
Wow.
It was later than it wasn't like 2011
It
or
was like
12 or said or
2014 or
something like
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
wild. It wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, I was like,
But
Hey,
but yeah.
I'm late. I need to catch up.
But yeah, that's about that.
Yeah.
We out. Keem
So
and
make
Olajuwon.
make
Holla
sure
at
you
me.
follow us on where we at? We on Instagram, PRG Podcast. We on YouTube, PRG Podcast. What is it? Spotify, Apple Music, all platforms.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio, indeed. Do us that favor. Give us a follow. Give us a share. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy PRG Blakk. I'm gonna close it out.
Freddie on Focus.
Keem Olajuwon.
And let's leave y'all with some music. My man TJ Peso featuring Purpose. He calls this one Wake Up. Check it out, 950 ENT Radio. We'll be back next week.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got no time for these niggas. Fake wishing well ass niggas. That's your homie, drop the dime ass nigga. Man, what's wrong with you niggas? Can't bag a bitch, throwing dirt on the name. Pillow talking ass nigga. I can't stand these niggas. Small talking, frontin' like they got it. Can't beat them so fast niggas. That's exactly what's wrong with you niggas. Tell by the trace. You a copy paste ass nigga, look. I hear them talking how they gon' play me. Cause a nigga gaining fans like no AC. I fuck this bitch until she sing like do re mi. Fa sol la, ti do. Count it up, I got it. Cooking up 2 plates, moving work 2 states. Pockets full of nausea, counting up the blue face. These niggas ain't strong, they need a new base. They cool with last place, niggas in the wrong race. Fuck these niggas talking about. All they do is run their mouth. Like I'm from Atlanta, I can show you what this talk about. Pay attention, step into the podium. Keys to the game, aka should be custodian. Treat the competition like laundry the way we folding it. See the new shit they on, we ain't condoning it. Game in my hands and I'm controlling it. I used to give a fuck, but now I'm over it. I ain't got no time for these niggas. Fake wishing well ass niggas. That's your homie, drop the dime ass nigga. Can't keep it real. What's wrong with these niggas? Can't bag a bitch ass nigga, throwing dirt on the name, pillow talking ass nigga. Stay talking. Man, I can't stand these niggas. Small talking, frontin' like they got it
type
ass
of niggas
niggas.
sell you out when they get a crowd. Smoky ass niggas feel like Debo when I come around. These niggas quiet, but when I leave, I know they scheming, plotting, try to hide it. Then trying to sell a nigga loyalty, but I don't buy what they supply. Still pressure applied, I keep my foot on their neck. Gotta watch how you step. 30 deep niggas pull up like Steph, no Curry. I'm in a hurry, got your vision blurry. I move too fast for niggas. Get the frontin' on me, then that's your asshole, nigga. I'm spazzing, nigga. All in your feelings done figured nigga Jude out. No type of feeling, just dick in the mouth, then I'm kicking it out, kicking shit in the south. You niggas ain't fucking with me, so wavy. Westside Old Town, who raised me? Know some niggas got shot, but I wasn't on the block, still rocking nigga like a baby. Niggas fugazi, fuck you, pay me, never could play me. Niggas as sweet as Sadie. The aftermath, seen a few white boys in your ass, not slim, but they moving real shady. He said he was right, he cap. So next time you see me, no dap. Miss me with that fake shit, all of that snake shit, before you get stuck like a frat. We leave niggas flat.
I ain't got no time for these niggas. Fake wishing well ass niggas. That's your homie, drop the dime ass niggas. Can't keep it real, man, what's wrong with these niggas? I don't know. Can't back a bitch ass nigga, throwing dirt on the name, pillow talking ass nigga. Man, I can't stand